loves, it's Sam. So when I spoke about my Laura Mercier foundation the other day, I had a lot of people ask for me to actually do like a specific review and application for it. After this review, I've enclosed, what is that? I don't know the right word. I've put a video of me applying the foundation. If you do want to watch it, cool beans. I only have a sample of the foundation. I don't actually have the bottle. So I will put a picture on my blog of what the actual container packaging looks like of the foundation, because I only have it in this little container here. And I don't know the color. I think the color I have is something beige, which I will kind of look on the website and see, try to think what color it was. I remember it was something beige, but I can't remember which one. I am wearing it right now. It's basically, I would say it's a semi-matte finish. It does have kind of a nice little bit of a glow to it without being dewy. It's definitely a medium, well, I would say it's a full coverage foundation, but some people have different versions of what that, so I'm going to say it's a medium to full. You could probably make it a little bit less if you wanted to do it with your fingers, but I use my F80 from Sigma, and it's definitely a full coverage foundation. It's going to cover everything that you need to cover, whether you have acne scars, acne, redness, rosacea, it'll cover everything. So that's really, really awesome. It is a little bit heavy feeling on the skin. I would say it's kind of, it's definitely a little bit heavy. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit lighter weight and you don't want to have the feeling of makeup on your face, I wouldn't recommend it because you might feel a little bit cakey. So when you first put it on, it looks amazing. I absolutely love it. It looks beautiful. It doesn't oxidize at all, so that's awesome. I went outside, I wore it, and I was like, yay, I'm not orange face. I apply it to my neck as well. Nothing oxidized at all, so that's awesome. If you have wrinklies, fine lines, smile lines, it does settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. And that is my major boo-boo for this foundation, because I was looking at my video when I was wearing it, and all I could look at was my forehead wrinkles, and I was just like, are you serious? Like, of all the foundation I've used, I would say this was probably one of the worst as far as going into my forehead wrinkles. It just, I mean, right now it's fine, because, well, even right now you can see it's going into them a tiny bit, and I just put it on. But within an hour of wearing it, my forehead wrinkles, my smile lines looked so wrinkly, and I was just like, nutsicles, man, I hate that. I hate wrinkles. So now I have wrinkles and I have acne scars. Are you serious? Like, that sucks. So I would steer clear from it. If you are a little bit more wrinkly, you might have a problem with it going into your wrinkles. Nuts, because it's a beautiful foundation. As far as the wear, it lasts all day long. It lasts from 8 o'clock in the morning until you take it off that night. It does get, now I don't know, because I don't think I'm trying foundations on at the right time, because I am doing that acne treatment right now, and so my skin is seriously, it's drier than dog right now. And I don't know, like, it's a really dry dog. It's like a dog in Arizona. It is not wet at all. I mean, I have like little flakies kind of all over my face from my acne treatment. It's getting a little bit dry, kind of where it's drying out everything that was on my chin. So it's probably not the best time to be trying out foundations and giving you guys a review, because I am a bit speckled, crackled, like an old prune or something. You know what I mean? I mean, it's really dried out. So I did notice throughout the day, I would say after about maybe 4 to 5 hours, around my chin where I'm very dry, it was really kind of like speckled egg, kind of pixely again, but it just looked, it didn't look as bad as the other ones. Like, it didn't look like it was really pixely and it was just like coming off. It just looked like you got some issues under your foundation, girl. I don't think it was the foundation, I think it was me. You know, you can usually tell a difference when it's actually just breaking apart versus you're just dried, old up, haggard, you know what I mean? So I think it was just me that I'm dried up, old, haggard. I don't think it was the foundation. I would say if you've got really, really dry skin, this might not be the one for you. So I would say mature, really dry skin people, stay away from this, because it might just accentuate all of the boo-boos that you have. But I would say for people with oily skin, normal skin, non-wrinkled skin, I mean, obviously we all have a little bit of wrinkles, except for like if you're 13, you might not have any. But even when I was like in high school, I still had a little bit of a forehead wrinkle. You've got tiny lines, that's not a big deal. I'm talking about when you've really got some wrinkles, or just semi wrinkles, it will go into them. But the finish is beautiful, the coverage is beautiful. It didn't break me out, but the first time I tried it, it did break me out really, really bad. Like within a couple of hours, I got a bunch of pimples on my chin. Right now I'm using the acne treatment, so pretty much I put that on every single day before my makeup. It blocks everything from breaking me out, so I'm okay. I'm not breaking out with it right now. But it's, I mean, I would say if it didn't go into my wrinkles, this would probably be my favorite foundation, simply because it looks beautiful, it photographs really nicely. It just is a really beautiful foundation. It looks really good on the skin. It's just those darn wrinkles. So would I purchase it again? No. Well, I didn't purchase it in the first place. I got a sample. Would I go and purchase it? No, because it's $42, or maybe it's more than that. It's around 40 something dollars. So I feel like that's kind of pricey for something that I don't think is absolutely perfect, and it doesn't wear on me with my skin right now the best that it could, because it just got a little, it looked really cakey kind of towards the end of the day on me, just around those areas where I was dry. It looked real caked on, stuck in my wrinkles. However, if you do want to carry a brush or a sponge throughout the day and kind of just brush it out of your wrinkles, it's fine. You can touch it up throughout the day. It's not going to get all wonky, or it doesn't like set really quick like the Estee Lauder. So you can work with it throughout the day and apply more, and it's fine. It's just, do you want to do that all day? Do you want to keep on, you know, watching your forehead wrinkles or your smile lines? Because it's not setting in them yet, but it will. Within an hour, it'll be like, ding, marionette or something. I'm trying to think of any other points that someone might be interested about. I don't know if it has sunscreen. I can't remember. I don't think it does. I could be wrong. You can get it at Sephora, lauramercier.com, basically anywhere that carries Laura Mercier. Or if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not good with these words. I just don't know how to say them right, okay? And I don't know the range of the colors because I really can't remember, to be honest. So overall, I would say, what should I give this? A 6? I would say I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's beautiful. I love the way it looks. It really, really is. It lasts a really long time. I'm going to give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I think it's really worth trying if you, you know, think about the points that I've mentioned. Definitely pick up a sample. At least pick up a sample. I do know a lot of people that have broken out to it though, so keep that in mind. If you do have sensitive kind of acne prone skin, this might make you break out unless you have like a treatment like I do that you can put on before, then you might be okay. But keep that in mind. Definitely get a sample if you're close. Try it out, see how you like it. If you like a full coverage foundation, you're gonna like it. If you don't like a heavy foundation, if you don't like full coverage, this is not the one for you. It's gonna be too thick for you, most likely. So that is my review. I hope that helps. I will do my application now so that you guys can see exactly how it's applied, how I apply it, what it looks like when you put it on, how easy it is to apply. I mean, it's so easy to apply. You don't need very much. A little bit goes a long way. It's so creamy. It blends really nicely. Oh, sorry, I didn't show it on my hand. I'll show it on my hand so you guys can see. So it's kind of like a thicker, kind of creamy texture. And when you put it on, it just creams into your skin. It's just so creamy. It's really a beautiful, beautiful, oh, I just love it. Maybe if you're not really, really oily, maybe really, really oily wouldn't work. I don't know. You could set it with a powder and then you'd be okay. But once again, I always recommend going to Sephora, picking up a sample. I actually kind of got told off at Sephora because what I was doing, like, I didn't want to bother them and ask for a sample, so I would buy the foundation and then, you know, if I didn't like it, I'd take it back. And the lady actually told me, like, you know, we really don't, she was trying to like be nice about it, but it kind of came off a little bit, you know, because she's like, you know, it's really not very green, which I totally agree, to buy these things and then just let it go to waste. So if you could just come in and get samples, then you don't have to buy it. If you don't like it, you don't bring it back. So I totally understand her point. So I think they actually get annoyed, like when you go out and try something, you think you're being annoying asking for a sample. I think they actually get more annoyed when you go and buy the product and then you take it back. So I always thought it was kind of the other way around. I didn't want to bother them, try to get a free sample. They really want you to get a free sample so that you can try it out, and if you don't like it, you're not wasting product. So go get a sample. They're not gonna get annoyed with you. And that's about it really. So hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Now I just have it in this tiny little thing. I think it actually comes in a tube. I'm just gonna take it out and plop it on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use my Sigma F80. And this does go, actually, you don't need very much. It does go quite a long way. So I've actually had this sample and used it quite a few times, and it's lasted a pretty decent amount. So I'm just gonna put it right into the back of my hand. And this color is a bit too dark for me, so you guys are gonna notice that my neck is gonna be like way wider than my face, but it's the sample I have, so I'm just gonna use it for you guys for this video. So basically, it applies so nicely. It has a, kind of smells like chocolate or something, because the smell, it's got a very interesting smell. Kind of like chocolate cake batter or something. I don't know, that's weird. But as you can see, it just, I mean, it instantly just creates a flawless finish. It blends really nicely. It doesn't dry super quick, so you can work with it a little bit and just keep on buffing it in. It's just really, really great when you first put it on. So if the color is too dark for you, if you have a foundation at home and you think, oh nuts, it's way too dark, just bring it down your neck. Just make sure that you blend it all out so that, obviously don't put like a lot on your neck, but whatever's left on the brush from that section that you're doing, just kind of bring it down. Or wear a turtleneck, no one will notice then. If you're trying to use up a foundation that's a bit too dark for you. So you can see it's covered up everything that I need it to cover. It's really, I mean, it just blends out so nicely. It's very, very creamy. And it has a really great finish on the skin. It looks really, really nice. Like just, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has like a nice glow to it without being dewy or anything. And it just makes your skin look really, really flawless. That's about it.